Here is 35 simple dark psychology trick that can help you in everyday scenario. VIST description for best manipulation book. 1. When faced with aggression, use a nonsensical phrase to confuse the person, disrupting their adrenaline. Example, purple elephants dance on chocolate clouds. 2. Wear noise-canceling headphones to deter unwanted conversations. Example, wearing headphones at work without playing any music. 3. Consider your future self's desires to overcome procrastination and motivate yourself to go to the gym. Example, choosing a salad for lunch instead of fast food. 4. Smile and greet people you know to build a positive image, increasing the likelihood of future help. Example, smiling and saying hello to a colleague in the hallway. 5. Ease tension by giving a few minutes of silence, then ask an innocent question related to the person's interests. Example, after an argument asking, "Have you tried that new restaurant downtown?" 6. Your mentality. Example, playing upbeat music before a workout for motivation. 7. Encourage shy individuals to speak by making eye contact and nodding while they talk. Example, nodding and smiling as a quiet coworker shares their thoughts. 8. Speak positively about others behind their backs to foster goodwill. Example, complimenting a colleague's skills when they're not present. 9. Make someone laugh to lower their guard and encourage honesty. Example, cracking a joke before discussing a sensitive topic. 10. Prompt people to share more information by staying silent after asking a question. Example, waiting quietly for a friend to elaborate on a recent trip. 11. Stay silent when someone offers an excuse. They may talk themselves into a corner. Example, allowing a friend to explain why they're running late without interrupting. 12. Avoid being called on by diverting attention during class or meetings. Example, looking at someone else after the speaker finishes a question. 13. De-escalate distress by asking numerical questions, pulling the person out of an emotional state. Example, asking for their phone number during a difficult conversation. 14. Instead of saying, "I know," say, "You're right," to foster collaboration. Example, agreeing with a co-worker's suggestion during a meeting. 15. Respond to difficult questions with, "What a good question," to soften criticism. Example, praising a challenging query during a presentation. 16. Validate opposing viewpoints before stating your own for a positive interaction. Example, acknowledging the merit in someone else's argument before presenting your perspective. 17. Obtain correct information by asking questions with fake details. Example, confirming someone's identity by asking, "Is the meeting still at 2 so?" 18. Thank someone for a desired trait to encourage them to exhibit it. Example, expressing gratitude for a colleague's patience during a project. 19. Wait a few seconds before repeating a question if someone initially responds with, "What?" Example, allowing a friend time to process before restating a question. 20. Quickly navigate small talk by sharing your plans and asking about theirs. Example, saying, "Heading to the gym. How about you?" to avoid prolonged conversation. 21. Identify group preferences by observing who someone looks at when something funny is said. Example, noticing a friend glancing at their favorite person while laughing in a group. 22. Increase compliance by directing requests toward specific individuals. Example, asking a colleague directly for assistance instead of making a general request. 23. Rid someone of hiccups by challenging them to prove it. Example, telling a friend with hiccups to demonstrate. 24. Foster growth in communication by thanking someone for apologizing instead of saying "it's okay." Example, responding to an apology with, "Thank you for apologizing. Let's discuss how we can avoid this in the future." 25. Redirect children's behavior by suggesting an alternative rather than saying "don't." Example, telling a child, "Instead of running, let's walk inside." 26. Increase the perceived value of your ideas by attributing them to successful individuals or companies. Example, sharing an idea and mentioning, "Bill Gates follows a similar approach." 27. Influence others by subtly leading them to believe they came up with your idea. Example, saying, "I swear we discussed this in our previous conversation." 28. Improve daily interactions by smiling at everyone you encounter. Example, smiling at strangers while walking down the street. 29. Encourage questions by asking, "What questions do you have?" instead of, "Do you have any questions?" Example, inviting participation during a presentation. 30. Maintain a non-confrontational approach by offering a positive reason when someone does something wrong. Example, assuming someone entered a restricted area due to lack of awareness rather than intentional trespassing. 31. Enhance memory by associating thoughts with noticeable actions like rearranging items. Example, thinking about a task while moving a book to a different shelf. 32. Present an initially dismissed request before making your real one to seem more reasonable. Example, asking for a week off, then requesting a long weekend. 33. Express feelings rather than verbally attacking someone to avoid defensiveness. Example, saying, I feel hurt when you cancel plans without notice, instead of accusing. 34. Trick people into liking you by asking for small favors. Example, asking a colleague to hold something briefly. 35. Handle incessant why questions by redirecting with, I don't know, why do you think? Example, responding to a child's repeated questions with a playful challenge. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to visit Interpersonal for best manipulation books. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.